So hi there everyone, welcome to Captain of Industry Early Access version. And welcome to Curland. Let me just take this off pause. Yeah, this is the new map that comes with the Early Access version, and I am so excited to be playing this. I have been playing this for a couple of hours, trying to get my head around it. Lots of changes. So many changes. And still a lot of fun. It's kicked my butt a few times already. But we're going to be playing, and we're on an easy version. Why? Because we're still trying to figure this one out, and as I said, lots of changes. So you can see with this map, actually if I go here and zoom it out, you can see the shape of this one. It comes as a curve. We've got copper, limestone, there's an oil deposit over there, iron, coal, there's more iron up here, more copper up there. See, that's limestone as well. Of course, sandy beaches. But there's also an oil deposit in the middle of the water here. That's got me intrigued. Let's get rid of that off the screen. You'll also start off slightly different equipment-wise. First bit of equipment we'll get going is you've got a tree harvester. I'm going to assign a vehicle to him, and we get some trees to harvest. Now, because it's this kind of like access bits here, we're going to clear out this bit to start with. Try that again. That's going to be our starting point. We start off with our thing, but we've also, again, it's now, you'll see some of the tabs have changed. This also generates electronics as well. So that's that. We're going to start off with, we also need to put in dump something in, so we're going to do that. And you can also add waste collection to our housing, which we will do right from the start. Get him going, because it just generates bits. So we're going to start that one off. Yeah, so usual kind of starting point, we've got to put in I guess making some metal. So with that. Oh, I know what else we've got to put in. Actually, I'm just going to make sure I've got this set up right first. I don't know if you could do this. I've never known if you could do this in the last version. If you put this down, you choose transports. Instead of choosing the one you want, if you click the arrow, it chooses the right thing. I don't know if that's new or not, but I like it. We need to get the research lab up and running. I'm going to put you over here out the way. We're going to put two of you. And we need coal maker. Also, the smokestack I've noticed has changed. It's got one input, which is quite nice for just doing things like that. I prefer it. I do like that change. I also like the fact that they leave a dust trail. That's cool. Go research. Right, research. Let's get farming, construction, then of course vehicles, power, beacon, then we'll go back to trading dock, diesel, concrete, and also good. Another change on here is if you look, synthetic rubber has been moved down the line. That is brilliant. We want that. Also, graphs have changed. I'm actually going to add some bits onto this. So we want electronics, the waste, which I'm sure will come into the play a bit more on later on. Mechanical parts. Not what I wanted. That's fine, right. We know about tutorial. If you watched already, smelting, you take the raw material with coal, molten, exhaust, etc. Now I will be doing something with that in a second. I'm just researching. Seconds, 20 seconds. I'm actually going to put another coal maker in. Actually, we'll do it this way. Go here, go to copy. Actually, it's just behind me. There's some command panel. And you highlight the bit. You can actually copy the entire design of something you built. So, really handy if you're trying to replicate parts, expand parts, build one, copy it, move it. I like it a lot. Bet you that one tree's not been, get rid of that one. But yeah, here's our little tree cutter. And I really like that. I think that's clever. That's clever. It was available later in the game, and some of the maps I found that you'd already kind of cleared the area before you actually got to it. Now, of course, you start off with lots of bits of materials. Right, basic farming. Now, I'm going to put it over here, so it's near the water supplies. I'm only going to put one down for now. Put it that way. So I've got this water supply, and then when we convert to using other bits, we can use we can convert the seawater. Right, is that happening? Construction's happening. But yeah, I mean, it says one of the things it recommends is joining this, so it's trying to get this across to here. But at the moment, I'm not even down in that start of the map, and it's a bit far to troll stuff at the moment. So I'm not going to do that. I'm going to put another housing in ready. Go there. There you go, farm. Now, if anyone knows from previous, farm if you hadn't allocated a crop, it would give you a warning. Why? Because you can only put potatoes in it to start with. No other option. Just going on about this tool panel down at the bottom. So yeah, lots of new commands down there. So you've got things like the way you had the pause tool before, you've now got a unity command. You can copy settings from one to another quite easily. So if you had a factory over here and you were building it over there, and you'd already built it and forgot to change the settings, you can. That's quite cool. 40 workers available. Production's not quite there yet. Am I going to put... See, these are only temporary builds because I don't use them that for much. We go construction. Right, we want an assembly. If we say storage on that line, we'll put this on this line. Go straight in with 2. See, look, we've also got to make other materials as well, but we'll come to those in a second. So we're getting the basic building materials started first. So let's set those up. Vehicles are the next one coming up. So assembly, we know it's part of this, so that's all good. I like the fact, as I said, the materials even look different. And lots of little touches have just been done to improve the game from the beta. I mean, just look at the buildings, look different. This is the waste thing, and what it'll do is it'll be dumping down here. Well, that's cool. Right, we've still got 33 workers. Right, how many do you use? These seem to have had 8 to 12. 12 in total. 33, 21. Yeah. I'm going to copy. Do that. Now, one thing you'll notice here is it doesn't copy pipes. And again, that's not a problem because all we do is we go click there, click there. It's fired up and running. That's our main concern at the moment, is getting a lot of these base materials. You got, look, trees being trimmed. So cool. And as I said, you know, you've got to like the fact that you know, it's generating a dirt path. But you can already see it's kind of like this is going to be the direction of my main factory is going to be right there at the moment for this one anyway. Just so cleverly done, this game. Right, vehicles and mining are coming up next. Need to change you. I'm going to assign you another truck. Because we've got the building plant and these coal bundlers that need fuel, then just want to make sure it's getting plenty. Right. Let's quick deliver that, get it up and running. And click the iron ore one on as well, ready for when we need it. That's that, right. Vehicles. Now vehicles have made a change as well. Where are we going to put vehicle plant? I'm going to put it here by the... So vehicles, we need a vehicle depot. But vehicles, what are we going to start with? I'm going to put another 4 trucks. Now it doesn't add on like before, like it used to. That would take me to 13, 14, 15. Start with, and you can see it needs vehicle parts. Now we have got quite a few in stock to start with, but we do need more. So for vehicle parts, go to assembly. Vehicle parts are made from mechanical parts and electronics and iron. So realistically we'd be looking at another production line. I'm going to move that one. There. There we go, that one. Electronics, which is rubber and copper. Now we've got some rubber and no copper to start with. And we also need mechanical parts, which are made from iron. Set them all up like that. So this part, we'll have a section here just making parts to go down here. So that's that happening. This is happening. Right, mining. We're going to start getting ready. So the first thing I want is the coal, which is over here. We need to build mine control tower. That again. And I want that. Tell it to do a usual. How far west this way does it go? Over there. That's that one. So we'll get some more trucks out and about first, just so that we've got everything being ferried back and forth from where it needs to go. How are you doing there? On your left. Next one we're going to want is over here. I mean, one of the things I've noticed is land's actually higher to start with. Normally it was at +2. +3 seems to be the standard now. There we go, let's do that. So we've got the two kind of main bits, coal to get coal and copper to get that, coal and iron to get up and running. Right, so we've just unlocked power and maintenance. Come down here. We're going to put in a couple of diesel generators. We're going to put in 2 to start with. Put them there so there's not really far for it to take the fuel to them. We'll move them once we get our own fuel production up and running. Maintenance is under building, but maintenance is different now. I'm going to bring it down here. Go in there. Why? Because to generate maintenance you need mechanical parts and electronics, which we're making there. So it'll be interesting to see what else is needed as it gets further up the scale of things. We've got a few trucks rolling. Beacons being done. So we need these built. One of these. Oh, there you go. It's already built. To get start getting some more people in. Oh god, she's got no spare workers. Right, so this is where we do this. Pause tool, and we'll pause that for now. pause that. Yes, I know I've got no workers. I'm going to have to pause something else as well. Once I get that, I'll probably pause one of these. Yeah, because it's also using ones for drivers as well, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. What we'll do is we'll pause that one. I mean, we've probably got a decent, yeah, we've got 240 odd iron straight away already, so we're kind of already flying there. And if you haven't already done so, please remember to hit that like button, you know, because it will help generate more interest in the video. It gets more people to see it, therefore the channel gets to grow and we get to do more wonderful things like this. Also, don't forget to come and join us in the live streams Saturday and Sunday nights. Saturday at the time of recording will be Captain of Industry, a different map, and at the time of recording Sunday is Icarus. Right, so that's that. So we've got him making vehicle parts, making electronics, making mechanical parts. We could probably kill off a little, if we need to, we could actually probably put one of those onto pause. Our little is hiding from us. So yeah, also there will be another episode of this coming out today, double episode day, to support this is coming out on launch day. Do make sure you check out the other episode, which will be probably coming out a couple of hours after this one. And if you want to make sure you don't miss it, hit the notification bell. Right. Got space for more population. We've got plenty of food. Let's change that to that. We'll change you to 12. New 13. Ready for when we put in the main ones. Right, so yeah, there's more food coming over. We've got enough for loads of time. So I was saying thank you to the developers for letting me. I'm actually recording this the day before the game comes out. So I want to thank them for allowing me to do this and being part of just such an amazing community. Right, beacon's finished. Now you can put the beacon wherever you want. Of course, you've got to be able to get a truck to it. It just feels natural to put it by the coast. Don't know why. I think as if you're signaling to ships, that's where it would be. I mean, there's not really a mountain that you could put it on top of here. Not enough workers. Right, let's pause you. Right, we've got our first. Love the lightning effect as well. Get that onto doing coal. And we'll get the beacon built because that's going to bring more population in that we need. And then what we'll also do is we'll add one of those into the system, which will be vehicle 16. 2 more of those. 2 more of those. I just love the way the changes they've made. I can get, but we got loads more to go through. Beacon. There's our beacon. Oh. Like going round in the top of it. Never noticed if it was doing that before or not. But cool. Our ship, which we need to get a crew for. Yeah. Once we get the coal up and running, where are you going? Just start mining around the back, okay. That's the trading dock unlocked as well. Now, I'm actually going to do this. You'll see lines come out from the trading dock. So it tells you where, because you can choose how the ship approaches. So it won't let me go to the right, if I look at it this way, because of the paths of the our other ship. Get you there. So it seems to have chosen that one as the default one. Okay, that one's got that one. What it does is so that ships don't clip land. We'll get the beacon, the first lot of population in. So I'm now going to bulldoze those. There you go, refugees. So we can switch to that. Oh, wrong one. Back on. And you can just see the kind of like the wastage area here. All right, there's the other one. How are we doing here? Fine. I'm going to send you over to the coal as well. So yeah, our base has started. We're up and running, and we'll be back. But what's wrong with you? You haven't got a vehicle. There you go. You got to make sure trucks are assigned to them. Otherwise they just stop. But yeah. So I mean, I know it's kind of not. I mean, last time we played the previous one, but as I said, I've been playing it, practicing it, and it's been kicking my butt. I want to see if we can see all the new stuff, experience it, get it, and then we'll move on and do a medium one, probably another series, if that's what you guys want to see. Like, comment, subscribe, come back and join us. As I said, there'll be another episode coming out in a couple of hours after this one comes out. But if not, carry on checking it. Like, comment, subscribe, notification bell. See you next time.